Today let's cover project cost estimation. The cost of the project is normally associated with people, time and equipment, estimated over the development and project's life cycle. Estimating actual effort is essential for any project manager, and the information for estimation is derived from years in the industry completing many types of projects, which will provide you with the necessary history to estimate actual effort. Unfortunately, for those who are starting out as project managers, the history is not readily available to you, and then the best approach is review similar project types. For each task or subtask in each phase of the project, the project manager and team must produce an estimate of work effort and elapsed days required. Only when this is completed for a number of projects can a formal estimating history be available. In the future, the project manager should be able to use output from the project tracking process from previous projects to obtain guidelines as to how long the standard tasks took on similar projects. This is known as metric database. Until the estimating history is available, 4 broad guidelines are suggested. The smaller and more specific the activities, the easier they are to estimate. The greater the risk of the project, the greater the possibility of estimating error. Estimate from the team. Conduct a workshop with your resources to obtain feedback on task effort and duration. Estimate using one resource's input, usually a senior technical specialist in your team, and estimate in work effort, not in duration. Estimating costs begins at the activity level. Once costs are determined at this level, they are aggregated to the project level. Costs in this instance relate to either labor or material costs. Material costs in this instance relates to equipment used to complete your project, similar to a bill of materials, meaning items which are at a fixed price and hence can be easily calculated for each activity. Labor costs relate to your resources, which are classified according to their skill level. In order to estimate people costs for an activity, you need to know their rate, which is either a daily or hourly rate. Once you know the resource requirement for an activity, you should be able to calculate the total labor cost for an activity. The variable here is the activity duration over which the labor costs are accrued. This will be important when you calculate the earned value for cost against the schedule. The estimation of cost is associated with the process of work breakdown structure, because it ensures that your team understand what work has to be done and when. One of the most common causes of poor estimation is simple failure to list all the tasks required, so extra effort at this stage of the program will eliminate heartache later in the project.